Something that's really true that a lot of kids don't even realize until just about the end of year 12. And it's that SAC questions for almost all subjects are completely different to textbook questions. Textbook questions are there to help you reinforce your learning. They're there to almost help you memorize what you've just read and kind of understand it a bit. But SAC questions are not that. SAC questions are all about application. They're about challenging you, and it's about applying your knowledge in new situations. And the thing about new situations is that you haven't seen it before. That's why in the textbooks, you haven't seen a lot of these SAC questions before. And if your only strategy is to rote memorize answers, that is not going to work. This is a completely different skill to what you learn through textbook questions, and it's often through the ability to apply your knowledge in unexpected situations. And I usually follow my 3-step process to do this. So whenever you come across a question that you haven't seen before, or that is an application style question, you always want to follow these 3 steps. Firstly, write down everything you know. This is the type of information that you would memorize, the information that you remember from the textbook, the information that you've learnt in class. Then, the second and third steps is the important parts. So secondly, you got to try to show connections. You got to see, okay, these things link together, and they might not have been explicitly linked through the textbook that explained it, but I can see that they are relevant to the question that has just been given to me. And then finally, try to interpret it. Now that you've got all this information on the page, you can make some assumptions, and then you can try to answer based on the information that you've been given and try to relate it back to the question. A lot of students aren't even willing to try step 1. So if you're even able to just get step 1 done for a lot of these application questions, you're already well ahead.